Hey, 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 good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Apparently, I'm going to greet you in a million different ways. Is that cool? That's cool. It is Wednesday morning, Central European time at 9:30 GMT +1. We stream live on Wednesday mornings to do an open source project. And this week is a little different. I feel like I say that every week. So maybe every week it's a little different. We're going to create the open source project right here and now. A couple of weeks ago, I was struggling with some non-binary stuff. That's what this stream is about. We're going to do non-binary stuff. You have been warned. Where I was looking for resources for non-binary people. I'm non-binary, by the way. My pronouns are, my preferred pronouns are they, them. I identify as a non-binary person. And I went out to find resources, and there wasn't a lot of stuff out there. Now, part of this is because non-binary as a label has only been around for a few years. As a matter of fact, a lot of the resources I found were published within the past few years. And I found 3 books in particular that I ordered right away. And I've already started reading, for example, Life Isn't Binary. It was published in 2019. It's by Meg John Barker and Alex, Ian Taffy, maybe. And what I love about this one in particular so far especially is they're a couple of academics and they've got citation. Great. I've got 2 other books. I haven't even started reading them. They, them, there. Published in 2020 by Eris Young. And then In Their Shoes by Jamie Windust, published in 2021. It's only February, what is it, the 17th, 18th, something like that. And I'm like, this was published in 2021. Wow. Okay, so this seems more autobiographical based on the back description. Jamie Windust is a non-binary influencer, so fashion and makeup and stuff like this. They, their, them seems less academic and more kind of contextual on the non-binary scope. And Life Isn't Binary is more about arguments away from binary thinking, not just female, male, or heterosexual, homosexual, but good and bad, and more gray thinking, less black and white, which is what I love about this. Also, academic, peer-reviewed citations. Yes, thank you. What we're doing today is creating an awesome list, which, if you haven't heard of an awesome list, can we make this bigger? We can. So an awesome list is a list of awesome things. I don't know if it's just a GitHub thing, but I discovered them on GitHub. And it's basically a list, theoretically curated or not by the maintainer, of things, of stuff, because it can be technical. It tends to be technical on GitHub, but it doesn't have to be. It could be fantasy books. It could be design. It could be non-binary resources. But yeah, these are some of the awesome lists of awesomeness on GitHub. And what we're going to do is add ours. And oh, yes. Thank you. Yes. Orlando by Virginia Bloom. Very good resource. So in order to create this resource, the non-binary list, on GitHub, we just need to create the repository, and then we add the awesome list tag, topic, I should say. And I think these are, like, it's cool that they have graphics, like sunglasses and the word awesome. But yeah, let's get started, shall we? I'm gonna put this on my personal accounts, but if Equinix Metal wants to take it over, that's cool too. We're just gonna, that's why I'm doing the branding of Rain as opposed to Equinix Metal. I didn't want to assume that this would be over in the company's repository or org. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. I'm making it public. I really, whoops. These are often very simple description. There was one that I particularly loved. Oh, here we go. A curated awesome list of interviews. Feel free to contribute. I was like, ooh. Yep. Remember, if you're just throwing it online, that doesn't automatically make it open source. That by default is a copyright license. So you have to put a copyleft license. Okay. And to keep me focused, I have opened up the standards repository, and I'm going to grab the experimental issue template, even though this is not on behalf of Equinix Metal. I will take off that branding. Hello. I just want to grab this list really quick and take off the part about Equinix Metal. Being a little bit less lovey-feely about this and just making a list because I'm the one doing it really quick just to get us up and going. We're going to ignore the experimental badge and the I should edit that. Let's just edit that. Okay, but everything else we want. Okay, we've already got at least one maintainer. Actually, Kirsty. We also have one contributor. And by the way, this repository is open to everybody to contribute to, yeah, let's get this going. For me, I'm definitely going to put books, and I'm definitely going to put a couple of citations that I read in here. Okay. Right away. What I am most interested in, because I want to show you something. When I was researching last week, how long has this week been? When I was researching last week, there was one day when I don't know, my Google search foo was just down and I found nothing. And then the next day, the search engine gods were happy and I found a ton of stuff, but the problem was that it was either old, and so more about was more about it was more blog posts, or it was the things I found were kind of straight from the left or straight from the right, like either religion, non-binary, trans is evil, which is obviously not helpful, or it was kind of blindly just use the pronouns that someone asks for, and if you don't, you're a bad person. And I was like, well, there's got to be something in between, some sort of. I did a lot of reading, and I realized that I wanted to have a list of a list that was, at least I had personally reviewed it. So if you also want to contribute to this repository, I request, you don't have to, but I request that you have some personal experience, like with Kirsty, that I'm pretty sure Kirsty has read the book as well as seen the film because she recommends both. And also I know her personally. Kirsty, what are your pronouns? I've never asked you, I think. So yeah. I'm also getting posts from some political refugee from Australia's VS33 rule. I think you have the wrong stream. You might want to go somewhere else, because I am queer, by the way. That's what this is about. This is the comment I just got, and I'm like, I think you're on the wrong space. Bye-bye. So anyways, I would ask that you have personally, you can personally vouch for whatever resources we add here. So with that said, I'm going to add Life Isn't Binary, but I'm not going to add the other 2 books that I've bought because I've only read the back cover. Peer-reviewed publications, blog posts, podcasts, streams, videos, something like that. I think that's a good start. John Barker and Alex Ian Coffee. And then maybe I should put a description based on the back. Or maybe simple. Something like that. I haven't set up the DCO yet, so I need to do that. I haven't set up a issue or a CI/CD. So that's starting. Okay. So let's finish this issue, shall we? Okay. Yes. Getting started tutorial and the README. The README's kind of done, but we could make this getting started better. List. Okay. How should we put this? I think what I Hmm. Awesome. What does awesome mean? Full of awe. I feel like awesome is one of those words that's overused in America. Um, Helpful in some way. Mm. And resources. Oh, did I really? No. Right. There we go. Please don't show my. Okay, good. It's like, please don't show my password. Don't show my password. And forces. All right. Yeah, this is better. Right. I was very at work. There was a request that we stop requiring the DCO. And all of our repositories, and I was like, well, here's the thing about DCO is that we are requesting a certain level of standard between our contributors and the maintainers, or the contributors in the company where the code exists, or the org. And there are other options besides DCO. There's CLA. There's it's basically an agreement of some sort that a project asks its contributors to abide by. Now, sometimes this can refer to the specific license over the code that is being contributed. It could be that you're saying, I, own this code and I therefore give you permission under a specific license to use this code as you will, or under that license. It could be that you're saying, I still own this code, even though I'm contributing it to your project. I still want to have a hand in what's done with it. But there's different levels, and I've found that the DCO is the softest. It's you can totally hack around it and set up your GitHub pull requests and whatnot to automatically have the sign off. But the thing is that if there is a violation of the DCO, the agreement, that is a place to start the dialogue. Like, you signed off on it. Why didn't you? Did you not actually? Could you not actually certify the originality of the code that you contributed, et cetera, et cetera? The thing is that when you have regular maintainers, employees who are constantly upgrading a repo or whatnot or code, it can get frustrating, right? If you haven't set up that automatic sign off. And I get it. It's more for the relationships we don't have yet, where a license establishes a certain level of trust between a new contributor and a project. And it's kind of the handshake before the handshake was taken away by COVID. So it's one of those things that I'm sad that it's necessary, but I still strongly believe that that minimum step is necessary. It also tells the contributors that you are asking for a certain specific standard, etc. So, what is non-binary? Yeah, I wonder if the dictionary has a better definition. Oh, I love this. But also, this. And let me quote these. Did you know that? Oh, did you? Where is this dictionary? How do I quote this dictionary? Oxford. Hip. Anyway, that's good enough. Okay, resources. A stock or supply of money, materials, staff, and other assets that can be drawn on by a person or organization in order to function effectively. A resource is a source or supply from which a benefit is produced and that has some utility. Resources can broadly be classified upon their availability. I like Wikipedia's Again, thank you, Wikipedia. Okay. Should contributing to this list, I think it should be on the bottom. So the DCO is now active. Oh, where's my sign off? Since I'm doing this through the web page, I need to manually enter my sign off, which is easiest through the terminal. Where's my terminal? Where's my terminal? Terminal. I don't want pip. I want terminal. Where's my terminal? Where's my command line? What the heckin'? I thought I would be able to get to my terminal. I literally just closed my terminal yesterday because I've been using Charm. I've been coding in Charm for so long. PC Charm. P Charm. Console. See, this is the Ruby console. Where's my console? New window. Thank you. Now I have to remember where I put my DCO sign off. There we go. I found it. Ta-da! So the reason it looks like this is the DCO requires the signed off by, and then the name has to be the same name as used on your GitHub account. And then my email address is this long, super funky thing because I am using the browser to do the update. If I was going directly from the GitHub application or directly from command line using the Git functionality, then I would use the email address associated with my GitHub account, my personal email. So that's why it's this Rain Leander, which is my account at users.noreply.github.com. That's why it's funky. But this is now the other way I can skip the DCO. Ta-da! Is that I'll show you what happens when it fails. You can go in and manually fix it. I can as a maintainer. But that's it. Okay, contributing to this list. What else we got? Getting started. Oh, we did the license. Yay! We did the DCO. So just an owner's file and a CI/CD. Now I feel like I did an owner's file That was super simple. I could do this. That needs to be updated. Let's just fix that. Okay. My bad. Okay. Owners. Bink. Now, the other thing I can do with a DCO enabled, I think, is I can commit directly to the main branch as a maintainer and therefore skip the DCO. I haven't set up on this, I haven't set this repository up to require people to file a pull request. So I wonder what would happen. I don't know. I think it's automatically set up by default. But yeah. I think I haven't set it up so that you have to open the code on yours and file a pull request, but me. All right, so for the CI/CD, I have been using Circle CI, which may or may not still have me. Yeah, like I might have to log in and stuff. I haven't done this in a while. Hello? Thank you. Hello? Bam. Okay, so I am still here. So then once you log into the dashboard, it automatically detects my projects and it orders them, the repos, in order of most recently used. So I'm setting up this project. It's doing a generic hello world. Yeah. Yeah, it's doing a generic hello world file where it just goes and makes sure that Circle CI can communicate with this particular repository. Keeping it simple because this doesn't have a build. It doesn't have a specific language that it's using beyond Markdown, really. Not even Markdown. It's really just, oh, it is using Markdown because there is an MD, a .md file or two in here. But anyway, yeah, we've got two MD files. Go back, commit and run, do it. It should be automatically. Did my VPN come on? All right, I've never actually had to do it manually before. Lamestein dot circle CI. It's opening Visual Studio Code to open that file, which is a little bit annoying. It's okay. Done. All right, we have finished the issues. Should already be there. There it goes. I was running. It sometimes takes a few minutes. Let's delete that. That's done. Therefore, we can close the issue. Yeah, look at that cute little. Oh, yeah. Also, don't forget the topic. Awesome list. Bink. Nice. Okay. There's no trans. There's only Zool. Oh. Trying to do queer code, queer spaces. We don't really need our releases or our packages. There we go. Ta-da! And now on the awesome list, we are probably at the very, very bottom. And since there are like 9,000, oh no, there are just 3,700, 36, 35, 3,517. That's no big deal. No big deal. So yeah. But yeah, we did it. Yay. There's only a few. I wonder if the pipeline. Hey, success. Okay, so our CI/CD is working. Yay. Don't need glossary. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Yeah. Happy. Star. All right, so let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Kirsty, please do add Orlando, because yes, agreed. And yeah, I'll see you all next Wednesday. Every Wednesday morning, Central European time, we do a little open source streaming. And every Saturday night, Central European time, we do an escape room at the same places you're watching right now. Yeah, if I can help you with your open source projects or your non-binary resources or anything else, let me know. And I will... Yeah. I'll see you next time.